says 99% mermaid in the mirror. So if I look in it, does that mean that I can pretend to be one? If you want to know how to create this look using the Be a Mermaid and Make Waves new eyeshadow palette from Tarte, then please keep watching. If you guys like my content, please remember to subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notifications, because if you don't turn your notifications on, you might miss one of my videos, and I would feel sad about it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is prime our eyes, and I'm using a primer from Smashbox. This is their Photo Finish Lid Primer in white. I've used this on my channel before, and I think it just does a nice job of giving a nice bright base. Even though we're doing more of a deeper look today, I like to still prime my eye with something very bright so the colors shine through. So I'm just taking a concealer brush. This one's from Sephora, and I'm smoothing that out onto the lid. It's not gonna look perfect, but that's alright. Don't take too much time on this step. With this fluffy brush, this is the Morphe M441, we're gonna go right into Sure Thing. And we're really gonna focus that pretty much from the crease up. Look at how easily this color builds up. It's so pretty. And this brush allows it to go on without being too patchy. Not that I've found these mattes to be patchy, they didn't swatch very great, but I find that they just blend out so nice on the eye. This type of tone is one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. This warm, reddish brown, almost a hint of mauve purple in it. Oh. And blending and blending and blending. Never ends. Then with the Morphe M433, I'm going to go into Shipwreck. Normally I don't use a brush this shape in my crease, but I've been enjoying this one because it's almost a traditional eyeshadow shape brush, but it's got enough fluffiness to it that I can get enough precision but also blow out the edges at the same time. So right in the crease. These shades are very similar to each other and they go well together. I think it made sense for them to put these two mattes in here. There aren't very many mattes in the palette, so you kind of got to work with what you get. You could do an all shimmer look as well. It's actually feeling kind of crummy today. Just one of those down days where you don't know why you're feeling down, but you just feel like you've got so much weight on your shoulders. It just, oh, I felt terrible earlier. I took a shower to try to help. I tried taking a nap, and I really can't take naps unless I'm sick. But I feel better putting makeup on my face. So I had a feeling once I started working, once I got in the zone, I'd be feeling better. And I know it's normal to have days like that, and sometimes I do, but I'm honestly probably just overtired. I'm gonna go back into Sure Thing and just sort of blend out the edges a bit. We'll just go back in and readjust as we go. I wasn't planning on doing more of a like deeper type of eye look today either. Maybe it stemmed from my mood earlier, who knows. Now we're grabbing Bubbles, which is one of my favorite shades in the palette because it's so unique and I knew I wanted to use it. I didn't know how much I was going to use on my eye today, but it's so pretty. It's the all over lid shade. I'm taking it on a regular shadow brush and not wetting it at first because look at that. OMG. That was so lame, but it looks so pretty in different lights. And it's got that reddish tone, so it goes really well with the crease shades, but it also has that blue purple shift. I hope you can see it on my eye. There we go. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I might not even have to wet it this time. I didn't go in as heavy-handed on the other eye, but I honestly don't think I need to spray it with any type of Fix Plus or anything. Now I'm going to grab a Morphe E36 brush and we're going to go into Lagoon. I was originally going to put this all over my lower lash line, but decided to focus it in the outer corner. And this is going to pull at that blue tone that we see in Bubbles. So it's going to bring out that tone in the lid shade and just give more dimension to the look. deepen it in that outer corner, make it a little smokier, a little sexier, if you will. I guess I also didn't want to do anything too bright because I did the Natasha Denona tutorial and I did some bright eyeshadow in that one, so I wasn't really feeling doing a really bright look for this. I'm going to take the brush that we used, a Sure Thing, and I'm just going to smooth out those edges a little. Just a teeny bit. We'll go in with more of the Shipwreck shade to warm it up again in the crease. But just for the time being. Now I'm going to take my pinky finger and I'm going to go into Saltwater. And I'm going to lightly press that. Not all the way in the inner corner, but just in this area right here. Sort of in the inner third. This makes a really pretty all over the lid shade as well. I really like this color. Now I'm taking my Morphe M124 and going into Nude Beach. That's a funny little name. And I'm just going to put that in the inner corner and we're going to pop it under the brow bone as well. I'd say this is like the most neutral shimmer shade in the palette because the other ones all have a sort of deeper tone to them or more of a playful color. Okay, so we're going back into Shipwreck. Just a little bit to warm things back up in the crease. Have any of you guys picked up this palette? What are your thoughts? I'd love to know. I'm going to take a little bit more of Sure Thing. Pop it right up here, blend out. So I want to cut out this edge as well. I seriously love just looking at this sitting in front of me. It's so pretty, the packaging. I love the colors. Who wouldn't want this in front of them while they're doing their makeup, right? We're going to go in with a tiny, tiny bit of this eyeliner from Urban Decay. It's their 24/7 eyeliner. Can't get my words out. And this is in Alkaline, I believe, is the shade name. Yes, that is the shade name. This is also going to go in our waterline, but I want to just place a tiny bit on the upper lashes to give more of a full rounded look. I initially had put the brown shade on and it just didn't give enough oomph. It didn't tie in as well. The shade I'm talking about is Cavern. That's the shade I was going to use. But I felt like the eyeliner just gave more of a well-rounded appeal. I'm just going to use a little angle brush and smudge it out. Now that that's smudged out, we'll go right back into the liner and we'll put it in our waterline. These eyeliner pencils are really nice. I want to get some more of them because I think I might have 2 of these. Like I don't own a lot of these. I think the other one's not even a full size. Shade recommendations? Let me know. I like this liner because it's not too red and it's not too purple. It lands really nice in between. So it doesn't look like my eyes are bleeding when I put it on. Now to add a little bit of shine, I'm going to go in with this bad boy right here from Stila. It's their Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Enchantress. I'm going to run this along the lower lashes. Ooh, got it in my eyelash. Abort, abort. Oh my gosh, can you hear my stomach? I hope not. So it's not super bold on its own, but we're going to press some shadow on top of it. But first, I'm just going to take this itty bitty brush from BH and just sort of smudge the glitter out, just so it's not so overpowering. So the first thing I'm going to do is take Lagoon on this itty bitty little brush that has a hair on it. How did these hairs, I don't even have any pets. Where did they come from? And you'll see the lower lash line just has a little added bit of shine compared to the lid, and I don't know, I really like it. And then with a larger angle brush from BH, we're going to go back into Saltwater. Press that right on top of the Enchantress glitter. just makes it pop. It's so pretty. I'm saying everything is so pretty, but I can't help it. Then Nude Beach again. We'll just tie that in. Now we're going to take some concealer and cut out the edge. As you can see on this side, it's more cut out and sharp. I just did that with my foundation because I did part of my eye first. But if you want to do your eye makeup after your foundation, then you can certainly do it with concealer afterwards. And take some Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer and sculpt out that edge there. It's pretty easy to do. Just make it a little sharper. It doesn't need to be super sharp. I hope you guys, oh, I'm like ending this tutorial before I put my mascara on. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara that I've been using since I did a review on it. I feel like it's giving me more volume now than it did when I first started using it. I don't know if it's because the formula has touched air or if it's getting drier. And this is the final eye look. It's got some fun color shifts to it, kind of grungy, but in a good way. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me zoom you back out. Thank you guys so much for sticking through the entire video. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it so much when you guys watch my videos, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I say that at the end of every video. But I hope you like this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see more with this palette. Sitting down and starting to work and film put me in a much better mood, and that's a lot of thanks to you guys. I'm going to say thank you a bunch, I guess, today, but I'm really feeling it. I love doing these videos, even if it drives me a little crazy sometimes, and by sometimes, most of the time. If you haven't already seen my review on this palette, be sure to check it out. I give you some more in-depth thoughts on how I like these eyeshadows, pros and cons, all those fun things. So I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.